While the former executive director of the Office of the Leader of the Opposition, Aubrey Norton, has confirmed in a recent interview that the PNCR's Executive Committee has set December 11th as the date for its upcoming Congress, Norton and the current leader of the parliamentary opposition, Joseph Harmon, have already taken jabs at the PPP administration during their campaigns for what they describe as government's ineptitude at managing the country's affairs. During his campaign launch on Thursday last, Harmon sent a clear message to the current regime, asserting that their days are numbered. The leader of the opposition went further to accuse the administration of engaging in vote buying.
While all of the public servants, all they could muster was $4.3 billion over that same period. And we're talking now not just because these are sugar workers, but they are being pampered. They are being treated in a way so that they can actually be guaranteed their votes for the PPP.
Harmon was speaking at the time to an announcement by the Vice President, Bharat Jagdeo, during a visit to Regions 5 and 6 earlier in October, where he stated that all sugar workers who lost their jobs under the APNU AFC regime when it closed several sugar estates will receive a one-off $250,000 grant from the government. Harmon made it pellucid that under his watch as leader of the PNCR and the parliamentary opposition, he will put a stop to such occurrences.
And this is using our resources of this country in a manner that is so discriminatory in form and in content. Discriminatory. And these are things that the PNC, under my leadership, we will put a stop into it.
Perhaps not wanting to be outdone by the opposition leader, Norton also joined in on bashing the PPP regime. He recently told the Grenadian journalist during an online interview that even though the PPP regime has been lamenting exorbitant taxes during the APNU AFC government's tenure, it is now worse under the PPP government, since prices and the cost of living have skyrocketed, notwithstanding that the government of the day have reduced and removed taxes across a number of sectors upon its ascension to office.
In the case of this government, prices have skyrocketed. All around, even the most conservative of estimates, those estimates are putting our increase in cost of living at about 40%. Now, that signals to me incompetence on the part of the People's Progressive Party government.
Norton has also accused the incumbent administration of managing the oil and gas sector in secret, as he claims details are not forthcoming in that regard. He has also criticized the government's COVID-19 and the flood relief cash grants, claiming discrimination onto those perceived to be supporters of the APNU AFC.
They have given relief, but if you go into the villages that did not support the PPP, people tell you that they were discriminated against. There was widespread discrimination.
During his campaign launch, Harmon told his opponents that their common enemy is the PPP, and that regardless of the outcome of the Congress, they must understand that and unite to remove the powers that be from the seat of government. Wendell Badrie, HGP Nightly News.